Oh, all right. Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is, of course, Rees. Welcome back to our apocalypse survival vlogs, where the world has become severely unstable, and since the last time we've talked to one another, I've been a bit busy. I built a wall. A big one. It kind of goes all the way around the place. I trimmed down the land around my house, and I was just tired of being beset by creatures while I'm trying to work and stuff, and I thought, well, this seems like the most appropriate way to take care of that situation. So, even if one of them does figure out how to scale the wall, and now that I think about it, spiders could very easily scale the wall and still get over the fencing at the top. That's something I'll have to address in the future. Maybe just add another row of fencing along the edges there so they can't crawl over them. I don't know. For right now, though, I think we're doing pretty good, and I think we're almost done emptying things out of here so that we can use it for other purposes. But I think I said last time that I wanted to get immersed in a bit of engineering. Now, fortunately, I was an engineering major in college before I met my wife, and of course she got pregnant, and I couldn't afford to stay in college anymore, and then we had a child that I loved dearly, and they're both dead now. This apocalypse has taken everything from me. Everything I've ever cared about, even things I didn't care about, been taken from me. This cruel world. In any case, engineer's manual. I remember when my professor showed me this for the first time, I was like, here we go. That's exactly what we need. I think I can put one together. If I remember correctly, I do have a lot of books left over from the last time you folks joined me. And a bog standard lever shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world to assemble, especially now that I've gotten everything a bit more organized around here. This should actually be a pretty simple process. And that's going to give us my manual. That's going to help us get immersed in a bit of engineering here. Updates and news. I don't know what that means. Overview and resources, construction, power, wires, generators, tools, simple machines, heavy machines. Well, I guess I needed overview and resources. An introduction. Greetings, fellow engineer, and welcome to Immersive Engineering. This journal shall serve as your guide for setting up all the new machines and functions this mod has to offer. Let's start with the basics. First, Immersive Engineering is built around the concept of retro-futuristic generation and transfer of energy. The energy used in this mod is redstone flux, a trait shared with many other mods currently available. I'm not sure what is going on with all this mods nonsense, but I'm going to read through this a bit more. The engineer's hammer is the most important tool. What? What the heck was that? No, but really, what was that? It sounded like a helicopter flying by. Was that what that was? I mean, I guess it's possible there are other people out there in the world alive. Maybe they're looking for survivors? Maybe I'm just imagining things. The engineer's hammer is the most important tool at your disposal. It will be used to form multi-blocks like coke ovens and blast furnaces. I remember making coke ovens with my friends in college. We got blast furnaces all the time. Crushing ores into dust or configuring blocks like wooden posts. All right. I think I remember how to build one of those. I think that was probably our first thing we had to do. Let's go ahead and grab the iron out of our tool forge. I just rebuilt Smashar. So we've got that going for us again. A couple of these. A bit of string, which is actually a bit of a rare resource for us right now. We don't have a whole lot of string, and if I want more, I got to go monster hunting again, which I'm not game for at the moment. There we go, though. Step in the right direction. First big achievement. We've got ourselves a hammer. We have two hammers now. North and south, side by side. And I guess that's as far as the introduction goes. Copper ore is found in the world between layers 40 and 72. It requires a stone pickaxe to harvest. I wonder if I've already gotten some copper. Bauxite? I know I've seen some of that. I didn't collect it, though, because I didn't know what it was for. Lead. That'll get you poisoned. Nickel, uranium. All right, I get the idea with the ores here. What next? Crafting ores with an engineer's hammer allows you to crush them into dusts. This dust can be smelted into ingots, but more importantly, is used to create metallic alloys. Do we get 2 dusts per ore, though? Because that could be pretty handy. And then, will 2 dusts give us 2 ingots? Or 4 ingots? I need to find... Yeah, I got a bit of copper here. I suppose I can go ahead and give that a try. So, let me just put it down here and smash it with my hammer. And we'll get a single pulverized copper with it. Well, that's not exactly what I was hoping for when I saw the word dust. Alloys. Mixing dusts can create an alloy. Okay, I get the idea. So nickel and copper give you Constantin, like Constantinople, but without the opal. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it was stolen by a jewel thief. We'll never know what happened to the opal, I suppose. Metal plates, I get the idea. Ah, industrial hemp. That's got to be a lot better than the hemp me and my friends in college had. Industrial hemp is a remarkable plant. Yes, I'm sure that it is. Not only are its seeds useful for the creation of biodiesel, the hemp fibers are also useful for the creation of tough fabric. I'll keep that in mind. Here we go. Hot topic. The coke oven is the first important machine you will need to create in order to proceed with immersive engineering. Its functionality is simple. It will heat up coal or blocks of coal without supplying it with oxygen, creating coal coke, a carbon-rich fuel. More importantly, this process creates creosote oil, which is used as a preservative for wood. Similarly, you can also burn wood logs into charcoal with this oven, albeit with a smaller yield of creosote. So I need to get some of these peculiar blocks here. I don't know what they're made out of. What is this? A coke brick? Coke brick. I don't really remember this being covered in the class. Alright, well if we had a couple of slabs, I guess that's one way to go about it. We're probably going to have to go find those sandstone, clay, and then more clay for bricks. I guess we're going on an adventure! I think we can spare some of our resources to get another shovel. I could build like a really good one out in the tool, with the tool forge and our smeltery, but for right now, let's just focus on what we've got. I've got some chicken jerky. I'm going to bring some cooked chicken along as well. I reckon that's all we're going to need out there. I don't think we'll be gone for too long, hopefully. Oh, you know what might be handy, though? We'll go ahead and bring the moving wand, too, in case we come across a chest full of goods we want to bring with us. The sun's setting. Let's wait till morning. Alrighty then, time for us to go on a little bit of an adventure. Leave the house behind, and hopefully it'll still be here when we get back. Now, I seem to remember us finding quite a bit of clay. Well, I remember us finding a lot of gravel. Clay, though, I think that we found it over here. Chickens are spies. Never forget that. They work for the villains of the world. I don't know how the world came to ruin. Well, I do know how the world came to ruin. What I don't know is why there were so many chickens around when it happened. I'm just a bit suspicious of them, okay? I think we can make sandstone using sand if we have to. I'm going to go ahead and collect some of it. I'm almost positive, though, just a bit of sand will give you a sandstone if you can compress it enough. So that could be one way to get sandstone, but we're going to need quite a bit of it. I don't know if we're going to be able to find enough sand out here, but I'm going to get as much of it as I can find, as I'm also looking for clay to make bricks. And in fact, if I could just find bricks, that would also be good. It is entirely possible that if we just adventure a little ways into one of the villages, we'll find bricks. Clay we'll need to find out here. Clay we'll find somewhere along the shore, which is where we found it before. But bricks, I mean, there are bricks in the city. Maybe we could just slip in for a spell. Just poke around the city a bit. We got an entrance right here. Oh, don't go. I hear spiders. Don't go down there. But maybe spend a bit of time up here. There we go. Get some resources here. Reckon we can break in right here. And get into the city. Maybe? Whoa! Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Very cautiously poke our way through here. Ah, you know what? Like I was saying, we are almost out of string at home. Might as well not pass up... Pass up? Might as well not pass up an opportunity to get some string. It's good that I can find humor in this apocalypse. Well, with everything that's gone wrong in the world. The fact that I'm able to find a little bit of joy is nice. Oh. What? Oh, this seems like a trap. If I just break this glass, and then I can get whatever this stuff is... Lots of bones. I can finally fix some of my tools. Oh, alright, sorry. I'll be taking this with me, though. Ah, that's one of those portals. Gotta get rid of those. That's how the monsters got here in the first place. Cannot allow those to exist. Bad stuff comes out of those. Capturing wand and a teleportation wand. Sounds like things that would have been built by those horrible scientists that ruin our world, but I'll take them with me. And if that guy doesn't follow me out here, I'll go ahead and collect these bricks. I don't know if you can convert these down, though, to regular bricks. I'm not sure. Like, if you can take a whole block of brick, I might be able to slowly break them apart into regular just pieces of brick, but I don't actually know that for a fact. That said, we found some, so we're going to see it through. If we had a pulverizing machine, it looks like we'd be able to convert them back into bricks. As it stands, this might be completely useless. We could just be wasting our time here. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Headed back towards the river. That, to me, seems like the more logical place to find what we're looking for, is right off the lake over there. Hi, cows. Yes, moo to you too. Actually, no one's gonna miss you if you're dead. And I wear your flesh on my flesh. Flesh-to-flesh contact. That'll be good for us. Keep finding brick, but I've yet to find any kind of clay, which is kind of more important right now. Oh, here we go. What have we here? Aha! Exactly what I was looking for. Sheep marks the spot. Thank you, sheep. Actually, could you hold still for a bit? Because I don't have a whole lot of wool at home either. That might be handy. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Okay. I don't need dirt. Or random pieces of cracked stone. I do need clay, though. But I don't need this egg. Or this piece of random meat. Alright, well that was a lucky find. And I guess now that my inventory's full, there's not much more I can do around here. I should probably aim to be getting back home before the sun sets. And at which point it might be too late for me to get back home. And then I'll be stranded. Of course, I need to figure out how to get back home. I think I'm going in the right direction. There's a bit of wilderness, but is that my bit of wilderness? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Now, fortunately, my camera does have a built-in GPS function, and I can see now that I'm way up here, and home is way down here. However, I've also been able to set points, so I can at least find my way back to Mount Amalukis. It says here I can teleport, but I don't know if the teleportation grids are still online. It's worth a try. Oh, what do you know? I thought for sure the teleportation grids would go down when the city fell, but I guess not. Convenient. I don't have time to think about that. For right now, let's get some shut-eye. And, be glad we're not out there in the city. So for right now, the bricks seem to be useless. I can't use them in any way that I know of. I can't convert them back to regular brick form. At least not one that I found, which is a shame. Outside of course, pulverizing them. But I don't have any way to build a pulverizer or power one. So that's not really an option for us right now. That aside, I did get a bit of sand, and there is sand right outside if I need more than the 8 sandstone. But I'm sure we'll get like 3 per one of these, and that's enough for, what, 8, 16, 24. And how many did I need according to this thing? I think it was less than that. 27? Oh, okay. Well, that's an issue. But let's just go ahead and get this stuff cooking. I'll go collect more sand. You know what I oughta shoulda did when I built that darn fortress wall around my land? I should have built a staircase down to here so I wouldn't have to negotiate my way blindly through the forest where who knows what could get me at any moment. I should go ahead and collect these while I'm down here, though. Could be handy later. It won't hurt to get 3 more of these and just get a nice bit of 12. There we go. Okay. Oh, what is this? There's light down here. What on earth? What have we found? Oh, whoa, there's an air pocket. Whoa, there's trees! Huh? Oh, this is weird. Light blue crystal cluster. Some sort of underground forests. It looks to me like a bit of marble growing on trees. What is this? I don't know what to feel about this. I feel a mix of emotions. None of them are particularly positive. Not negative either, though. I have to remember this for later. I guess. Alright, you should be well done by now. Got all of my bricks. I've got all of my raw clay. And I've got... Actually, I don't know if I have enough bricks. I didn't do any counting before I decided to do that. That's going to give us 8 of those, though. 12 of these. We're close. We're very close. There we go. That's going to give us 24. Okay. Well, I need a bit... I need put another 16 of those in there, maybe. Yeah, and while you're at it, could you cook me up some food? That'd be good. Now, some of these things do cook faster than others. It looks like raw mutton cooks a lot faster than raw beef, which is handy to know, and they both cook a lot faster than clay. I suppose while we wait, it wouldn't hurt for me to do a bit of work around here. I'm going to get my stone pickaxe, and I'm going to head underground to get some more lava. Should also remember to probably, though, bring a bucket with me for this process. What's happened to my bucket? There it is. The underground's quite a bit different since the last time y'all would have seen it. I needed a lot of cobblestone to build my wall, so I just got it from the closest source I could find, which was right here next to my walkway, which it does open up the possibility that I might tumble off the edge if I'm not careful. But worse things have happened in the world. You know, like that time the apocalypse broke out. My family died, along with everyone else. That was pretty bad. Okay, how much lava do we have left down here? Spoilers. Doesn't look like much. Oh, well, I guess that's all we can stick in there. Should have brought both of them with me. Well, one of them was being used. Maybe that well of lava is deeper than it looks. Maybe we still have a whole... Well, you know what? While we're down here, I'm going to see if I can also just do a bit more mining and maybe locate some diamonds. We'll at least use the hammer till it's down. And then we can take it back up top and rebuild it, or reforge it, repair it, what have you. Oh, I see that I've run out of space to carry things. I suppose we can leave behind this granite and this bit of cobblestone. Take the rest of this back up with us. Whew, I should have used some of the wood I have from cutting down all those trees, build some ladders, to make that process a little bit more tolerable. Maybe that's the thing I'll have to do in the future. In the meantime, though, have some lava. Give me these bricks. I may very well be doing this wrong again. I can't remember. Ah, dang flabbit. I was close. It's the same recipe, but everything's just kind of shifted over. There we go. 36 of those. And I think we're ready to build our first contraption. I suppose it won't hurt anything to build it right here next to this guy. I'm sure we can just tear it down and move it later if we need to. But 3x3, gonna look something like this. And then we smack it with our hammer, which I don't have on me. I've got a lot of things on me. Nothing useful like the hammer, though. Let's leave behind some of these random wands that we've got. Moving wands, capturing wands, teleportation wands. Oh, that one could actually be useful. Maybe later. For right now, though, hit it with a hammer. There we go. We got ourselves a coke oven. And then according to this, once we have a coke oven, it's just a matter of putting coke into it, I think. Alloy kiln. Well, that's not what we're looking for. What we're looking for is the coke oven. And I think we just put coal in there. So I've got a bit of coal. Not a lot, but a bit. Let's see what that does. Right. Coal. There it goes. Something is happening. Magic. I guess we'll have to build one of these eventually, but maybe not today. I don't know if alloys are particularly helpful. So the blast furnace is going to be used in conjunction with either charcoal or coal coke, and that's what's going to give us our steel when we put iron in there. That might be the next thing we have to build. What happens after that, though? Power, wires, simple machines, conveyor belts, external heaters. What's some of the cooler things we can build? Kinetic dynamo. Water mill. Ooh, a windmill. I'll need to do some more reading in the book before I'm fully ready to tackle this subject, but I think we've made some pretty good strides today. We got ourselves a coke oven, which is creating some creosote oil, and we'll hopefully... Oh, look at that coal coke. We've got one. Not bad. Not bad at all. That'll come in handy in the future. For right now, I think I need to batten down the hatches and continuing to mine. I think that's what I'll do. I've got to shut the camera down because it's got a limited amount of battery, and I've only got a handful of boxes full of SD cards. A handful of boxes, mind you. But I think before I record again, I'll go do a bit more mining down below. I might even make myself another tool forge so I can repair my tool on the go while I'm mining. I don't have to come over here and repair it constantly. We'll get some strip mining done, though. Until then, thank you folks for tuning into this. I hope that my time and space comments system is working. If it is, let me know. Be looking forward to hearing from you folks in the future. If there is a future. God bless. Goodbye.